Hey everybody, Shawn Holsinger here from HolsingersFlyShop.com, bringing you a mini picker today. It's a mini version of the pocket picker with a few little tweaks to it, and it's been crushing them for me this spring. It's a great sulphur imitation, and I'm not going to talk much about it right now. I'll finish up at the end. Here you're going to see a picture of the fly, then the material list to tie it. Okay, here you can see the mini picker in the vise. Very simple, Pertagon style pattern. Got the wing case and everything on there. Let's get into tying it. For a hook, I'm tying this on, what I've been catching them on is size 18s and 20s. This one I'm tying here is an 18 with a 3mm bead. I go real heavy on my beads on this. It's been the trend, the oversized beads, and it's been working for me. For thread, this is some 70 Denier Watery Olive UTC. Watery Olive is great if you can find it. Semperfli makes a Watery Olive in their wax thread. It's close. It's not UV though. That's the difference. So next thing I'm going to use, I found a pink feather in a grab bag one time, and that's what I'm using for the tail on this. If you don't have pink, use whatever color you have. If you have some schlappen or something like that, use it in pink. If you have it, it's great. But anyway, just going to put it on the top of the fly here, hold it on top, and make a couple wraps to tie it down. Now I'm going to make it the length. I want it to be about the same size as the abdomen on this fly. I don't want to go too big. Using your bead as your thorax, the rest of the body, I don't want it to go over, be unproportionate. That's the key here. Put that down, get it to the length I want it, trim off my tag ends. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to come in with a small piece of hot orange wire and just tie that down. I usually tie it on the side closest to me is where I like to tie it. It's going to shine through the thread a little bit, but it's so small it doesn't matter. And I'm going to wrap it back right to that tail, and then I'm going to wrap back forward. I'm keeping this very thin. Then I'm going to go about halfway back and wrap it back forward. And then a quarter of the way back and back forward. So it just creates a nice taper there. Once I get that nice taper made, wrap this forward. It's going to give me about 3.5 wraps here. And then tie it off. And then I'll just helicopter my wire off and do a whip finish. Okay, now this is a Pertagon. So next thing I'm going to do is hit this with a little bit of UV glue. UV glue is going to change the color of that thread a little bit, but it's fine. This is going to be perfect for the sulphurs. I've just been crushing them on this fly here lately. So hit it with a little bit of UV glue. And the main reason for the UV glue is the next part is the wing case. For wing case, I'm just using a little bit of Sally Hansen hard as nails. And just going to put a little dot on the back of that oversized bead there. There we go. And then let it dry and you are done. That thing there is great right now during the sulphur hatch. Okay guys, I hope you like this pattern. It catches fish for me. Been seeing a lot of things on Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. A lot of guys are tending to go heavy for bead. Whenever I reload my shells, we call it heavy for caliber bullets. That's kind of what's going on here with the beads lately. Guys are going oversized on their bead for the hook, and it's been working great for me. I've been fishing it, and it works great. So, like I said, in this one I was using a size 18 with a 3.0. On the 20s I was using a 2.5. Both of those have worked great, and gives it that little bit. In this pattern, you're using the bead as your abdomen on the fly, or your thorax on the fly. so you're not tying a collar or anything like that. Also, I will add, whenever I do a fly whenever I want to put wing cases on my Perdigons like this, I'll take like a 3mm or 5mm piece of foam and place all, here you see a picture of it, I place them all in a line on there, and then just go down the line with my nail polish and hit them all at one time. So it's a lot quicker than having to let them dry on your vise like I did in the video there. Anyways, this fly catches fish. If you don't have, you know, some pink feathers, or if you don't have some pink CDC, I should say, don't worry about it. Use some rooster feathers or schloppen, whatever you can find. And if you don't have pink, don't worry about it. You can put a little pink tag back there on the butt with thread if you want. But it doesn't have to be there. Just use regular tailing material and it's going to catch fish. I just use it on that little fly. I think it's just a little extra to catch the fish's attention. But that big silver bead catches the fish's attention. So anyways, guys, if you need any of these, reach out to me at holsingersflyshop.com. You need any material to tie it, you can find it at holsingersflyshop.com. Thanks for watching. Until I bring you another video next week, I'm Shawn Holsinger.